From Milwaukee, it's Movie Chatter.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hoa!
We are doing a review of Windfall today. Fantastic new movie out on Netflix with Jason Segel, Lily Collins, and Jesse Plemons.
Oh, yeah.
We're also going to be talking about great endings. That movie has a great ending.
And some other movies coming up at the end of the show that have great endings also.
Right, yeah, we'll
Best
talk
endings of all time, in our opinion.
So, review of Windfall, then best endings of all time.
Let's
Maybe
do it.
even bad endings.
All right.
Yeah. Boom.
Sometimes a bad ending can be a great ending.
Yeah, well,
Look at, like, Titanic. I mean, that didn't end well, but it was a good ending.
art is subjective, so some person's best ending ever is definitely another person's worst ending.
How about the first thing I want to talk about Windfall
Yeah, let's talk Windfall. That's what we're talking now.
is the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I like it.
It is like an old 1940s movie. The
I've
entire
heard-
way. Listen
yeah.
to this.
I've heard a lot of people compare it to a Hitchcock movie.
The first thing I thought, Hitchcock.
This
Yeah.
should have been shot in
It's got a
black and
Hitchcock
white.
It
ending,
could have
too.
been right. What about black and white? Wouldn't that have been an interesting take on it? I'd love to see a director's cut in black and white.
Oh my
I
God.
bet you it would add to the I don't know, something, the tension,
I
the
don't
drama.
know.
No?
No, because it's beautiful. This half of it is that
Okay.
you're at this CEO billionaire's place. That's a beautiful place.
But I mean,
Right.
Out in the orange groves. It's
Right.
beautiful. I don't think it would be beautiful in black and white.
oh, I disagree.
Let me give you the plot.
even
what's the plot?
Even the main title, Windfall,
Windfall.
is the font. It has the semicolons there. It's
Right.
like an old.
It's got the italics and the
I mean, we're listening to the soundtrack. I mean, this is a black and white movie if I've ever heard one.
I love the soundtrack.
Oh,
Well,
my
Okay,
God.
what's the plot?
Okay, so the plot is a man breaks into a tech billionaire's empty vacation home, but things go sideways when the arrogant mogul and his wife arrive for a last-minute getaway.
Yeah,
Jason
There you
Segel.
go.
Jason Segel.
Now,
Segel.
I will tell you right away that if this movie had 3 other unknown actors, I think you might have clicked off.
Right.
You know, it's the
That's a good point.
it's the star point.
Yeah, Jesse Plemons,
Love Jesse Plemons as the tech billionaire.
Power the Dog actor.
Power of the Dog as well.
I first saw him on
Yep,
Black Mirror.
Oh, yeah. What did you see?
Oh, he plays like this really creepy guy. Is like a Star Trek kind of guy. He's in charge, and in this world, like a gaming world,
Okay.
there's all these avatars that are in that world, but they're actually real human beings, and he's transferred their human entities into this game, and he's in control.
Okay. How was he in there? Was he good?
Oh God, he plays a person that you hate, and he's got that
He doesn't.
thing here where he's CEO. To me, I didn't hate him that much.
Some people.
But
I
he's
mean,
got
he's talked about as the arrogant mogul and kind of, as a
you
a
hated him in
villainous
here.
character.
You hate
Yeah,
that.
I hated him. I hated him because he has a bit of a tirade in there about like slothful people and freeloaders and shit like that, and I kind of related a little bit to that. There's a lot of that shit going on, but Jesse Plemons in general. I mean, how about him in Game Night?
How about
Oh,
him,
yes,
how about
he
him
plays the
before that
cop.
in Lost my volume?
Yeah,
In Game Night he was great playing the cop.
the cop,
The
Yeah.
quiet cop.
Yeah,
I loved him in
very pale.
he has a great line in Battleship where he goes whoa 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 whoa. He does that to the camera.
Really?
He's good in
whoa,
there.
whoa 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 whoa. He does that.
Yeah.
Who else we got? We got Emily in Paris, Lily Collins.
Lily Collins, yes.
Phil Collins'
daughter.
Yeah.
Very svelte,
Love
pretty
her.
girl.
Yeah, obviously we gushed about her from Emily in Paris, and she's really good in this. I mean, in the end,
She's the trophy wife in a way.
I guess right. They don't really talk about it that way, but she's Yeah.
Oh, not at all.
The unhappy wife. Is my mic on? I feel as though I'm
slowly
no,
coming out.
you're on.
okay.
It's slow.
Maybe
yeah.
my
It's a
earbuds.
slow. This is a slow burn
Okay, that's good.
movie.
Yes,
you know,
I like that description.
Yeah, and it's a good description because it
Should
really
I back
takes
up
a
from the
while
mic?
to develop. And
It does. Yeah. I mean, the first
But you
5
like it.
minutes, there's like zero dialogue. Literally zero dialogue.
Oh yeah, right. You're
The
just
first-
getting Jason Segel
Right.
walking around the orange grove. You
Yeah.
don't know.
and then he walks
what's
into the
going on.
house.
Right.
And when he bent over to tie his shoe, I'm going, what the fuck? They're taking the time of the movie. Every second is so important. And he's tying his shoe, and that becomes an important little thing later on in the movie.
It does, right.
It's great.
Yeah.
They tease that. You're all throughout the movie. You're going. He ties his shoe often, and it leads to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But finally, you do get.
Right. And as the movie begins, you're not sure. Maybe this is his house. He's sitting on one of the Adirondack chairs looking out into the
I completely believed it.
beautiful sunset until he comes inside and starts wiping off doorknobs.
Right, there you go.
And then, rifling through doors, and pretty soon we're into it, and
He's just a
Yeah.
common criminal.
I mean, I don't know if we ever really found out
No, he does admit at one point why he was there. And he said he wanted to feel what it was like to be,
be
living
him.
rich.
He's like robbing, Elon Musk or something.
right.
This
Yeah.
guy is supposedly a billionaire.
Yeah, he just parks next to the house, next to the fence.
I mean, that was
Hops over and
that was a terrible criminal move. Do you just park on a main road where a cop is going to drive by and go, "What is this car doing?"
right.
Parked there.
Immediately, they'll take your license plates, and eventually, they would have that as evidence. Going forward. Oh, this house was robbed. Oh, well, yes, we saw this crappy Oldsmobile parked here
next to a billionaire's
next to a billionaire's. Right.
orange orchard.
Yeah, but it slowly progresses, but for some reason it's not. You don't fall asleep. I mean,
No.
it's certainly nothing.
That's what I was saying earlier. The star power.
Yeah,
Jesse Plemons finally. I think after, what's the dog movie?
Power of the Dog?
Power of the Dog.
Power of the Dog.
That just shot him right to the top.
Yeah, people now
I've
appreciate him as a thespian. He's,
Oh, yeah.
he's
Yeah.
getting his
big
props.
time. It's big time.
Did you watch that weird movie he did on Netflix where he
Maybe.
invited a girlfriend over to his house and his parents were dead?
No, I didn't see that.
I can't think of what that
yes,
was.
You remember? You did that one. He's actually an Irishman as well.
Yeah, if you want to listen to an old podcast, look through our list. I think we reviewed it, but
He's in Antlers, Jungle
oh,
Cruise.
you haven't seen all of Antlers yet, right? We watched 15 minutes of it. You didn't watch the whole thing yet,
I
have you?
didn't.
Bill, you need to watch Antlers.
I'm thinking of ending it.
That's home. Oh, I'm thinking of ending it.
Ending things. Yeah.
It's
Toni
a really
Collette.
artsy-fartsy movie, but
Some people loved it.
yeah.
He's in a ton of stuff. I mean, he's
Yeah,
really
he's-
good. He's
yeah.
really good. Yeah, but he generally plays. I don't know. Can you think of one where he's like the hero? I guess The Power of the Dog. He's a pretty sympathetic character in there.
Yeah.
You want him to kind of succeed and.
I know, but he's just got a look to him and an attitude
Right,
that he's.
right.
You have a problem. Somehow we have a problem with him. He's just doesn't have the normal social skills a normal person would.
You have a
Right.
problem with in this movie. He's such a maybe someone thinks he's gorgeous, but he's such an average Joe
Yeah.
with a gorgeous wife, and it's basically about his money. I imagine.
Sure.
The only reason he can treat her like shit, and
Babe.
know,
He's
and
always saying babe.
Babe.
Babe. Come here, babe. Babe. It's like, come on.
I love. You see this in the trailer. It's funny. Jason Segel is asking for money.
Yeah, let's talk
And
about
he's
Jason
go-
Segel.
He's saying,
so good.
now I'm in trouble. You guys are here, and I'm gonna need. Well, how much you need? 150,000.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's it?
Right. I love that whole
is that going to do
negotiation.
it? Is that
Right.
going to do it?
You're going to blow through that. You if you want any kind of a
You
lifestyle.
You need a new identity. You've got transportation costs.
I love that. And then they get into the whole weight of cash too. That was just a comical
This is a review with
as well.
with spoilers, right? I mean,
we're already to the spoiler stage.
Well, we don't want to spoil it
no,
too much.
I mean, Bill, there's no way to talk about endings of a
Right.
movie without spoiling this. We're going to spoil all the movies we're going to talk
Right.
about later.
I'll
Mist,
say
Whiplash.
right now, if you don't want a spoiler, cut out now. That's fine. Just watch the movie. It's worth it for the ending. We're going to talk about the ending in a couple minutes, but it's a good movie, right? I mean,
Yeah, look,
if you like,
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Before we,
I mean, I would say at some point we're going to spoil this.
right? I mean, it's a slow burn. If it didn't have a great ending, I would give it just a C. You know, it was just a
Right.
It's so slow.
You kept
But
holding on for something.
we talk about Alfred Hitchcock movies, which those are very slow burns in a way.
Yeah,
Those are slow.
Rear Window.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of builds a crescendo, and the tension and
Well, I mean,
the
you're-
suspense keeps
you're-
growing.
it needs that. It
You're
needs a good
enjoying
ending.
watching Jimmy Stewart. You just like watching him. You know,
Jimmy Stewart. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, very good.
like when you watch Rear Window, you're not rushed to see the ending. You just
Right.
you're watching Jimmy Stewart and you're
Yeah.
going,
Yeah.
"Fuck, he's good."
Right, so here you got Lily Collins,
Right.
Jesse Plemons, Jason Segel.
They do a nice job of kind of moving around those three characters because it's really three characters. There's also,
A gardener.
the gardener played by Omar LaVeya.
He's good. He's
who's-
really good.
Who is a short part, but he's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do a good job of kind of
This could almost
focusing
be a
on each
play. I mean, it
one.
really.
Yeah. Oh, you could. You
I
could
mean, it's-
definitely do
a lot
this
of
as
it takes
play.
place just like in the living room on
Oh.
a patio.
Excellent.
It
Well-
could definitely
well-
be
well put.
a Hitchcock movie. I mean,
Yeah. I
I'm
love
telling you,
I love how they go around and Lily Collins, we sort of develop her storyline is that slowly but surely we realize that she's not happy. She's she's not living her best life as the wife of this billionaire.
Yeah, he makes a
despite
call
all
and he
the
says,
money.
"Okay, how much you need? 300,000 or go 500,000.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get you that.
Right.
All right, but that's still going to take a while to get the cash, so we're going to be here till tomorrow afternoon." So now they're sitting around the pool or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're talking, and they slowly find out that Lily
Yeah.
isn't so happy. Oh,
Yeah.
she had to get rid of that tattoo on
Right
her leg.
when it was just Jason and her together. Yeah, that was a nice sequence.
Why did you have to get rid of the tattoo?
He just hated it. I really loved that.
It was just a rose.
and it bothered her because every time the camera would look down at her feet,
Yeah.
and she would be
It would-
upset.
It would be like a weird. Yeah, it looked weird too. Yeah. Yeah.
And he was like, "You're getting a tattoo removed. It's not completely removed yet." So
Yeah, it looks
She could
icky.
still see it.
Yeah, it looks like a blur. It looks like a blob of color.
Yeah.
Black ink on her foot.
Yeah, what did you want to do with life? Well, right now I'm handling all the charities, and it's a fulfilling life.
And then Jesse Plemons, he tells her to, do whatever you have to do to, what am I trying to say?
Keep going. Keep going.
She was trying to, he said, I actually thought he was like, if you have to fuck him, do whatever you have to do to get, I'm going to go to bed.
His confidence.
Right.
Okay.
Try to.
So she's kind of relating to him and being honest and all
right,
that.
try to get
kinda-
on his good
Is
side.
that what you got? That she wanted him? He wanted her to
Get on
nearly
his good
have sex with him,
whatever it took.
He didn't care about her at all. Like she was.
Right. Just
she's
do
not
whatever
really
you
a
have
wife.
to do. Do whatever you have to do. Right.
Right.
Get me out of this situation.
Yeah, there were multiple situations where he said, he maybe it was intentional, but he said, I had to redo my schedule just to spend some time with her and all, and she was like an inconvenience to him at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right, you slowly got that that impression
Okay,
that,
but
that
there are
she was.
so many women on this planet Earth
Okay.
that would love to be with a Steve Jobs, and they would
Right.
just be content with seeing Steve Jobs once in a while.
Right.
In the meantime,
God.
they have
I will be anybody's
billions
boy
of
toy.
dollars.
What would you guys be a boy toy? To a billionaire wife?
Well, she's gonna like
had
go
I
to sleep
not
with
be,
the
if I
pool
wasn't
boy.
married right now,
Yeah.
happily.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Right.
mean, come on.
I mean, you got that much money, and she's not having love with him. She'll have love with
Melissa
the.
McCarthy just loves you, Don.
Oh, I will love you back. Can I have a Lamborghini and
All
get
the
to just-
bourbon you can drink.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's a little hard to believe how dissatisfied she was. I mean, Lily Collins keeps her image and highbrow, I guess, of wanting to be, I don't know, her own woman.
Yeah.
But and the reality of it is if you are the husband, the wife of Steve Jobs, so to
Yeah.
speak, you're happy. You punch out.
You do, but then maybe she was right. I mean, a lot of those people, a lot of those Hollywood people, and I guess maybe those rich tech people too, get divorced. So maybe she was right on that razor's edge where she
Okay.
was getting ready to call it quits anyways. I mean, there's the whole thing about we
yeah.
want to have kids, but maybe
Look
she
at
was
the guy
doing something that didn't want to have
Amazon, Bezos, his
Yeah.
wife divorced him.
kids. Boom.
And you know what?
Now she's living her best life.
Bezos' ex-wife, right? She got so much money. Let's just say it was $50 billion. Okay,
Right.
she gave away half,
Oh, yeah.
Did she really?
and now she is worth. She is let's say she gave away half. Now she's up another third.
Oh, really?
For the money is just accumulating.
She
faster
can't give it away fast
She
enough.
cannot.
Nice.
She was worth $50 billion. She gave away half. Now she's worth $75
Remember that
billion.
movie Brewers Millions where
Yeah.
he had to spend so
Oh,
much
yeah.
in one day?
Right, to get the big reward or whatever.
I would
Yeah.
love to make the movie of that.
That was
Would be fun.
who was that? The comedian.
Yeah.
Dead Air.
Black comedian.
Boy.
Can't think with all this alcohol in my brain.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So she.
I'll get back to it.
So this could be a play. The tension was good. It is there. Very smart.
But it was
smart
very
writing,
slow.
Smart. Yeah.
The whole reason for talking about this is it has a great ending.
Yeah. I would say that
Richard Pryor.
Richard
There
Pryor.
you go.
Richard
Got
Pryor.
it. Yeah. So this isn't a big exciting movie.
No,
This is
and
more like a laid-back Hitchcock movie.
And to be, if we're gonna just dive a little bit deeper, it's it's a 59% Rotten Tomatoes, so it's got mixed reviews. It's right on the cusp of being, good, bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's probably a decent amount of people that are like, oh, this thing was just dull and boring, and I wasn't into it. So you definitely need to be ready for that sort of slow burn Hitchcock.
Right. If you know that,
Yeah.
see, I would say this is great for a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay, where you
Good.
don't need the high energy. You're a little
Right.
burnt
Okay, now
out.
let's get to that ending.
Yeah.
Full spoiler.
Okay.
Shut it off. Now, I'm going to show it to you right here, Don. The thing about this ending here
Okay.
is when she grabs that statue,
Okay.
and
We're going to go ahead and say, spoiler alert.
I
if you-
already did, Don.
Okay,
You're
did you?
drunk.
Okay.
Okay.
Burp,
Um,
burp, 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 burp. She grabs that statue.
She smokes his head with a statue.
She does.
And it wasn't like one of those hits where you go, "Oh fuck, he might get back up."
no.
She's
And they foreshadow that. They don't really foreshadow, but they do a nice close up on that statue earlier.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the, in
Oh,
the
yeah, they
movie,
do.
right? You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
and it's basically like a granite sculpture.
It looks very
that's
heavy.
probably 20
Yeah.
pounds
or
of-
marble.
Or there you go, marble. Yeah, more likely
about
marble.
20 pounds, maybe
20,
yeah.
25 pounds.
And she just smacks him like it's a bat
right. She really winds
as he
up.
bends down to tie his shoe.
Right. Oh my gosh. Right. So that's
And
it.
She runs up. I mean, she had it. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah. No, I mean that's the really the interesting part about it.
At this time, the CEO is Jesse Plemons is still tied up on the chair.
Yeah.
But she was able to pick up a piece of glass that was on her feet and escape.
Right. I mean, she could have let the guy just walk out. She basically, it's to the point of the movie where it's the finale. He's going to just walk away with the money. He's got Jesse tied up. She's tied up. And he's going to walk away with the bag of money. She could have let that happen and then just continued on with her life.
She's going for the windfall.
It would not have affected anything, in their lives. But she just decided, she thought, wow, I have an opportunity here.
I have a gun.
I can kill him. And do you think that was completely thought out? Like, I'm going to kill him and then kill my husband?
No, I think she was...
It came to the realization.
She was thinking on the fly, this is a great idea. He's dead.
Wow, now I can.
My husband is still talking shit while tied up.
I'm picking up the gun.
And I am going to just unload a clip into his chest.
And she just 5 shots. There's he's not going to live, no way.
No, I love that. It's
very satisfying ending.
And I love her. I mean, there's some good close-ups of her, and she just has this... She's got this weird breathing, where you can see where somebody would just be in almost like a state of shock.
She feels trapped in the relationship.
Right. And just the shock of what she's just done. She's just smacked this guy multiple times, so she's physically winded, and now she's just killed her husband, and she's probably her heart rate is a little bit elevated.
Oh yeah.
She does a really nice job of acting that.
Smart enough to just take the time to get off the fingerprints,
wipe the fingerprints
and
off the
then
gun.
put the gun into the guy's hands.
Yeah.
And you can perfectly think, oh yeah, of course he shot him, and then I try to defend myself.
Right, that's what I would say.
There's no way that the timing can be discerned within that time period.
Exactly. At one point I was like, oh, she needs to pick up those the thing that she cut off of herself. But no, she could say that he shot the husband, then walked out, right?
Right.
And then she had just gotten loose and then smacked him in the head.
I mean, I was paying attention. Did you? I had no idea that it was going to go this direction.
Me either.
Me either, no.
And that's what makes it a fantastic ending. It was just you felt good, wow, I made it through this slow burn, but quality movie.
Yes.
That's probably why it has bad reviews, because I'm guessing a lot of people watched it and didn't make it to the ending.
Good possibility.
And just said,
nice. Yeah, that's a good point, Dave.
Right, but when that ending comes along, you go, yeah, all right, this is great. I recommend it now.
It's satisfying. Yeah,
it's like when the Hulk grabbed Loki. When the Hulk grabs Loki and just beats him back and forth in the first Avengers movie.
Yes.
Yeah, it's that kind of ending.
It is, yeah. It's a little visceral. You like that, It's like,
go girl.
And then it goes dead real quick too, right? It's
she just walks out the
She
door.
takes that one step off of the curb or whatever it is, and that's supposed to maybe symbolize her moving forward.
Breaking that boundary.
There you go.
Escaping.
Breaking that boundary.
How about just one little, we're giving away the whole thing. Everybody at this point has seen the movie, but the gardener trying to escape.
Oh my gosh.
That was violent.
As he I didn't know that they had that kind of. You can't sell that kind of glass in a door. Isn't when you hit a door, it's supposed to be tempered and break into
little beat?
No,
instead of
plenty of them are that way.
It'll just be terrible.
Oh yeah, you probably have that at home.
Oh
sure.
My God.
And your windows here, right in this room.
Yeah, I think there's like automobiles have to be tempered like that.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Right, they don't
or shower doors I know have to be tempered.
Okay, but ordinary door windows or even these windows right
just
here,
regular
if you break
glass.
it big shards of glass there. So if you jump out this window,
you're gonna be sliced.
You're gonna get cut.
I felt so bad because that they really do a nice job of setting up that character in very short order by showing him, I drew this picture and here's my kids in there.
I mean,
you like him.
Oh, you're like, oh my gosh, and then he gets it right in the throat. Oh my Lord,
fuck.
Yeah.
But what was the score? Like a 30% Rotten Tomato?
No. 59.
59. I would put this up at like, I don't know. I think it's really good. To me, it's up in the 80s to me.
Okay. Yeah. 6.5 on IMDb.
Yeah, I would say that I don't know about 85, but I would say it's a definite recommend. I don't know. I mean, we're
definite recommend.
At this point, we're not recommending it because
you've already seen it.
You've seen it.
You should have.
If
yeah.
you're listening to this.
There are people there are people, I'm one of them, that will occasionally listen to a review and have it completely spoiled for me and then watch it. I've done it a couple times where
people do that.
Like, I don't really want to watch that movie. Tell me a little bit more about it, and I'll kind of have my hand on the dial, and I'll be ready to just end the podcast or whatever. Like, just listen until the last possible word. Click. So
there's probably some of those today, listening to us.
Right there you go. They've already clicked off.
All right, Windfall, and that's on Netflix.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
A couple other great endings.
Yeah. So let's talk endings. Big endings. How about
There Will Be Blood?
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
A lot of people don't like that movie. I love it. It's Academy Award-winning movie.
I think it's
Paul
fantastic.
Thomas Anderson.
It's very slow, but
he did, by the way, Licorice Pizza, same movie.
Oh, really?
Same director.
Okay.
Wow.
Is there a bowling pin at the end of the movie?
No.
Yeah. So that
that ends with Daniel Day-Lewis
beating
him over the head, and then the final line of the movie is, "I'm done," or "I'm finished." I'm finished. Yeah.
Isn't there something like about a chocolate malt or
That's
something?
earlier in
Oh
it.
God!
I'll drink your milkshake.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the ending.
Okay.
The ending
That's
is
where he's sucking his oil from under the ground, I think, or something like
right.
that.
Talking about how he's gonna drink his milkshake.
That was a great movie.
I think it's a great movie and a great ending.
Right, but I mean, it literally ended on "I'm finished." The movie is finished. He's
done.
finished as an oil tycoon because now he's murdered somebody. Great.
Yeah.
How about you?
How about Inception? With the spinning top at the end?
I don't know if that's a great ending.
Is it or is it not?
Well,
I
this
think
is the thing. Sometimes bad endings can be good endings because they're so frustrating.
I like an ending that is maybe ambiguous. Like, because I know Inception, a lot of people,
Pick your own ending in your head. You mean?
right? They get to decide what it is on their own.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my thought on that. Is he continuing on in this dream world, or is that reality?
All right, how about Planet of the Apes, 1968, Charlton Heston. He's been on the...
damn it!
Damn you all to hell, as he sees the Statue of Liberty buried in the sand on the beach.
That's the best I think that's the best one ever, Bill. I think you hit it. That, to me, is the best ending of any movie ever.
Right.
I think so.
Because it was a great movie, just on the basis of he was an astronaut and he landed on a planet, Planet of Apes, but now he's
finds out
going
it's
along.
Earth.
It's so shocking.
Yes.
It's still shocking.
I've watched that movie a million times. They could have teased it a little. You actually saw.
Did you?
I mean, you could tell that it was the Statue of Liberty, a few moments before he said that. They could have shot it a little bit different.
Okay.
And let him, look at it.
Right, and then you see
Right.
that. All right.
But fantastic.
Another one.
What about
Kevin Spacey? The Usual Suspects. Not to the last second. He's walking
as he
with
walks
that
away.
cripple, and then he starts walking normal. And it turns out he was the bad guy all along.
There you go. Excellent ending. Excellent ending.
Haven't seen that for a long time.
Yeah. What about you, Dave?
Need to rewatch it. How about Whiplash?
How does Whiplash end?
Whiplash ends with the guy that you don't like. What's his name? I can't think of the guy that
J.K. Simmons?
No. J.K. Simmons is the instructor.
Teller.
Teller is playing the drums, and he ends on that he finally got like the approval. Of
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's how I interpret it. That it was just like a glance
Yeah.
and a smile.
Yeah.
And they end it on like
A drum
you know
beat.
a drum beat and its title, end of movie.
Silent. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, how about Jack Nicholson in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
I don't remember how that ends.
Well, he's at the very end of the movie. They actually have, turned him into a vegetable. They've put an operation on his brain.
Right, yeah.
And the giant Indian chief throws a chair or something through the wall and escapes with him.
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
I mean, but was it like?
Okay, yes.
Did it wrap up in the last couple moments of it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Great movie. Oh my God.
All right, and one more. You mentioned this one,
The
Dave.
Mist.
Oh,
The Mist. I mean,
that to me just
powerful, and I mean, I don't know if it's a great movie that you just shot your girlfriend kind of and your was it son or daughter?
Oh, the whole family inside the car. They only have so many bullets.
So he has to shoot. They think a monster is about to approach their car, and
Rather than face that, they all basically commit suicide in the car.
right. So the father has to shoot. It's not a father. He just met that girl at the grocery store,
Okay.
and the daughter.
But you love all the characters that are in the car.
and he has to shoot them all, and then you find out it's just an army tank
Coming
pulling up.
by, they had just been rescued.
Oh.
They need to make a part two
It's
of that
like a
movie.
terrible but great ending.
Another horrible and terrible but great ending, Seven. I love the movie Seven. So you got Brad Pitt, and at the end with Kevin Spacey, who's the bad guy. They're out in the field along with famous black actor, and somehow there is a box maybe it's delivered or something, and they open up the box.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
And it opens it up, and it's the head of his wife, Gwyneth Paltrow. So I believe then at that point he kills Kevin Spacey
right.
and commits the final sin of
Right.
wrath.
It's
There you go. Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman is saying,
Freeman.
"Don't do it. Don't do it.
do
You're
it.
gonna
Yes.
wreck." And
Don't do it.
He just shoots him in the
He
head.
has to. Yeah. It's perfect. Love it. La La Land has a great ending.
Oh yeah.
It's a fantastic movie.
I don't remember. I mean, for some reason, my memory is not telling me that it ended. It wasn't like
Wasn't
a
happy.
snappy.
No, it's not a happy ending.
No, of course it's
No.
not a happy. I mean, that's why I like La La Land. That he's devastated.
Right. She
But-
walks into his bar again.
But did it end quickly, like the end of the movie, and then it's over?
Well, they kind of lock eyes, in that final
Okay.
sequence as he's playing the piano.
Right.
And you just know that they're both thinking that what could have been. And,
Okay.
And I don't remember exactly, but maybe it trails off. Him playing music, but them locking eyes.
Okay.
Is what happens.
You know what's my favorite ending? This ending.
Hey.
So are the listeners.
There
They've
you
been
go.
tortured.
No. Okay, what about Citizen Kane? Rosebud.
Rosebud.
Many people think that's the great ending. I personally think it's lame.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
was
terrible.
going to throw in the worst ending. Ryan Reynolds in one of his earlier movies, Buried. He's in a coffin. He used to be an Iraqi, in the Iraqi war, and somehow he was taken hostage, been given
buried
a
and-
cell phone and a book of matches. He's underground.
And they dig up at the last minute. You think he's being rescued,
Dig him up,
and they dig up the wrong
Yeah.
spot.
And he only has so many minutes to live, so he dies.
and he's dead.
Dead.
There you go. Sorry, Ryan. Doesn't always work out.
Yeah. How many? Yeah. Ryan Reynolds not dead in a lot of movies.
No. He's usually a happy guy.
He is dead in the title of 2 movies.
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
There you go.
There you go. So
Fantastic. Well, that was fun. Windfall. Go see it.
please watch this video. It's going to be great on YouTube. You can see the whole gang here if you're listening to a podcast.
Subscribe to the podcast.
We have a
video.
button right here. You don't even
Yeah.
have to you watch on your phone. There's a button right there.
Boom.
You
Subscribe. Yep. And
we're going to have a huge, even though the numbers are staggering to get there, a huge prize at 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll get closer.
We're just starting. We're just starting.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know once we get closer.
Yeah. We'll let you know. Basically, we're going to do something like real quick. You will subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
You will have to email me to let me know, and I'm going to give you a number.
Okay.
That's going to be your permanent number, and then you will always be able to be in a drawing.
Oh, okay.
For
as that number.
All right, and that email is moviechatterpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, very expensive prizes. We're not going to give away garbage. We're going to give away probably #1 Marvel comics.
Right. Maybe a Moon Knight episode.
Oh, God. You're crazy, man. That's
we've
worth
got
so much money.
Moon Knight
We're old.
comic books.
We're going to start giving away all our stuff before we die.
Right. Might as well.
Yeah.
Can't take it with you.
How many Ferraris can I have? How about 0?
Good deal. All right. Well, until next time, goodbye.
Adios, amigos.
Later.